Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading on Britney Spears, the Queen of Pop. So the Free Britney movement is still ongoing, and I have done many readings on the Queen of Pop, the legend, the icon, the star. She is the moment, Britney Jean. Now, you guys know I'm a huge stan. I will put a link up here to my latest reading, and I'll put all of my readings in the bio as well. It's a very emotional thing for me because she knows she's my everything, and we definitely want her free. Now, her recent court date got messed up, and people are wondering if she was sabotaged. They're wondering why she didn't show up. Was she not allowed to show up? The judge is literally demanding that she speak to Britney. She wanted to speak to her even sooner than they're allowing her, and it's literally under a month, which is unheard of in terms of courts. At least that's what I was told. So we're basically going to see what's going on with Britney and free Britney, and I also want to touch on if she is subliminally talking to us through TikTok and Instagram and stuff. So I do believe I predicted something like that in my last readings. So remember that these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only. And let's hope I don't get too emotional during this. By the way, I've also been practicing with my pendulum. So we will get a little bit of pendulum work in here as well. Oh, also, please make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite, and make sure if you really like this reading that you support me, and if you would like to tip, there's a link to my PayPal in the bio below. Okay, let's just get started. Things have changed. Everything has changed. So remember how I've been saying in my past readings that they weren't interested in Britney for the money, they were interested in the control. Well, they have realized that they're losing control, and in losing control, now they want to milk the cow for all that they can. So now they're focused on money because they know that they are losing control. So the good news here is that they know that this is the beginning of the end. So it's stall tactics. Yes. The reason for that is they know it's over. They know that they don't have much longer. And the Four of Pentacles is a greedy, selfish card. So they're trying to take as much money on the way out as they can. They're trying to milk the cow for as much as they can. That's why the Hangman is reversed. They won't let her go. And the Lover's card is reversed as well. Once again, I'm sorry. I'm just not really buying the relationship she's in. But on top of that, regardless, Lover's card reverse usually means to me the separation of the conservatorship. So that's the codependency, the separation. So I do still see it. I do see the conservatorship ending, or at least what we know of the conservatorship. The rules might just change. But either way, I am seeing it happen because they don't have a choice. To be honest with you, I think they might do something where she has to sign. I think they might let her free if she agrees to give them money. Like, for instance, they'll let her out, but she owes them 3 albums and they make all the money off of it. Like, there might be something kind of shady business-wise that's done just to get her out of it, but Britney will sign anyways because she doesn't care about that. So they might do something like a little bit of like Kesha. They might do something like that to kind of screw her over at the last minute, but she's willing to do it. So it might be one of those things where it's like she's free, but we're kind of still paying the debts. The High Priestess is upright with the Four of Swords and the Queen of Swords. So the Four of Swords is about feeling rejected and healing of wounds, and the High Priestess is about trust and healing. And then the Queen of Swords, that's Britney. So first of all, I definitely think that Britney is struggling. However, I personally feel like Britney is struggling because of the situation she's in. I think that they're conveniently using that as a weapon, when really she's kind of struggling because she feels so trapped. Queen of Swords. So it does look to me like there is something that Britney herself did. So I do believe that Britney herself was interested in something. I don't know if this is checking herself in somewhere. I don't know if this is talking to someone, but there is something that Britney herself wanted to do to heal. I think what my gut instinct is telling me is that Britney was feeling a little bit down, and somebody manipulated her into manipulate the situation, meaning like, let's say Britney was really feeling a lull and she was like, yeah, I really feel down. Like I feel really like trapped and pressured. And then someone took that and ran with it and pretended that Britney said that she wanted to be admitted somewhere, you know, or she wanted to go somewhere, or she wanted to take treatment here or there. To me, it seems like there's some sort of like stretch of the truth that, you know, screwed over Britney in a lot of situations. Unknown card is upright with King of Cups reverse and Ten of Swords, which is like a betrayal and a backstabbing. I do still feel the same energy connected to her boyfriend. I still feel it. I feel like I don't know how to, I mean, I'm open to being wrong, you guys, but I just feel like there's something not right about that connection. There's something not right about the information that he feeds to her and from her. I just feel like there's something off. I will say this, Britney is extremely smart, and Britney is totally smarter than them. She feels defeated, but she's smarter than them for sure. And she definitely has been sending us some sort of message, because Queen of Swords, I think air sign, when I think air sign, I think like communication, which then makes me think of like social media and things like that, High Priestess. So I don't know if she's necessarily, I don't know if it's necessarily like, I need help, like here's my image to help me. I think it's more so like, I'm listening to the Free Britney movement and I'm letting you know that I support the Free Britney movement. Like I think it's a little bit, it's not as severe, and it's more so just like, hey guys, you know, keep fighting. Like I don't really think that it's like verbatim, if you know what I mean. It's more of a symbolism. The Queen of Cups upright, the Five of Cups is upright, and the Nine of Cups. So that's about Britney being able to manifest her way out of this, but not without some disappointment. So that goes hand in hand with what I saw, where it's like they're going to try and get some money out of her on the way out. I see. Okay. One of her exes is about to be painted as an opportunist in the media again. So we are looking at media manipulation tactics. So this Wheel of Fortune is like golden ticket, meal ticket, Three of Swords, X, Five of Swords, pettiness. I don't know if that's Kevin or someone else, but they're going to be I feel like it's Kevin. I told you guys the last reading, I felt like Kevin is actually trying to help Britney, whether we realize it or not. And I still feel like he's trying to help her. And I feel like the media is about to trash Kevin again because he's going to try and help her. I actually think Kevin's on our side. Yeah, it's the media. I told you, it's the internet, the Six of Swords, the Page of Swords reversed, and the Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. They're trying to cause misinformation and chaos. They're going to try and cause drama. It's a media manipulation tactic. The problem is it's completely ineffective because it's something that you would do during the 90s or early 2000s. So whoever is behind this smear campaign is old. I feel like they don't really know how media works. Not shocked, considering we know that Britney's team is full of people who literally don't know how to market her in this day and age. But it's literally archaic. Like it would be like going to like a magazine that nobody reads anymore and putting a statement in that magazine that nobody reads anymore, and it's just like, really, girl, no one cares. Like it's very it's very obvious. I also think that the publication that they go to with this information is going to pull a fast one on them, because I actually think that this publication is for the Free Britney movement, and I think they're just going to take their money and laugh at them and kind of make them look even stupider. I don't think they have many allies left. The Eight of Wands versus the Strength card is upright in the Hermit. So I think, unfortunately, it's gotten to the point where they're very stubborn and set in their ways, and they refuse to change their tactics, which is pissing everyone else off that supported it. So I think that that the people that are trying to keep Britney in the conservatorship, I think that their numbers are dwindling. I see people running and like, I'm not involved. It's all going to fall on one person. Unfortunately, it does look like it might fall on this King of Pentacles. I'm not sure if that's her dad or someone else, but it does look like this King of Pentacles is going to take the fall for pretty much everything. I know there was a female energy causing a lot of problems, but I am currently seeing the female energy get away with a lot. Three of Pentacles reverse and King of Swords reverse tells me that she is going to be protected by this male energy. The Three of Pentacles is like a job card and it's reversed. So it means that there's somebody that has been financially supported by Britney. That's why I don't know if it's her dad or not, but it's definitely someone whose career exists because of Britney. The Ten of Wands versus Six of Pentacles reverse and the Ace of Swords. It also has to be someone that's not under contract and is paid periodically. Six of Pentacles means like I take my own money from this. So I pay myself or I get paid through other things. It might not be a direct transaction, and it's definitely not someone she hired. I can tell you that. What I will say is this. So I think the smoking gun to get her out of the conservatorship is, so when you go through the files and you go through everything, when the judge goes through all of this, the smoking gun is money that was spent incorrectly, Ace of Pentacles. However, I also think it's mismanagement of hiring. So Five of Pentacles reverse and Queen of Pentacles is about them saying Britney needed to hire X, Y, and Z when it doesn't add up. So that's like maybe she needed an assistant here, or she needed to hire a dancer here, whatever. Whatever the hiring process was is what's going to nail them for mismanagement of funds. And that's where they're going to be able to be like, on a technicality, be like, this has to end. So I actually think that it's going to end up going down to the money spent and where it was spent and how it doesn't make any sense as to why she would hire someone at this specific point. I feel very hire, if I keep hearing the word hire. So it's like, because Five of Pentacles to me is like assistant. So it's like, it's definitely someone who you are paying for some sort of service that doesn't make any sense. It's like, for instance, if the dad said that Britney bought, a masseuse this day, but the masseuse was for him, like there's definitely some level of that doesn't make any sense or add up. This is the Tour, because I keep hearing the word Tour in my head. So Death, Sun, and Devil upright. You are not going to tell me with a straight face that Britney canceled the tour. I don't care what anybody tells you. I am now 100% certain that allegedly for entertainment purposes only that Britney did not cancel that tour. That was him. That was her dad. And I'm going to say that till I'm blue in the face. And if it wasn't her dad, it was another male figure, because this male figure is the one who said, fuck the tour. The Death card is a natural change, but the Sun is reversed in the Devil card. Natural changes only happen unnaturally when the Sun's reversed and the Devil card's upright, when I'm being manipulative and using, I'm going to be honest with you, mental health can sometimes, like mental health issues or addiction issues or, negativity, whatever, drugs, sex, alcohol, anything like that can be represented by Devil, and the Sun's reversed, which is unhappiness. So it's like, I do think that there's a bit of a smokescreen there, and I do think that there's an excuse there, and I do think that he was to blame for that. I do. You're not going to get me to believe that Britney Spears did not want to do this, because I think that Britney only feels alive and free when she's on stage, and I think that that would have been extremely therapeutic for Britney to be able to perform for the fans. I think that people think that Britney doesn't want to perform anymore, but what they're not understanding is that Britney wants to perform, but she doesn't want to do what they want her to do, and she doesn't want to perform for them. She wants to perform for us, if you're getting my drift. And I think the problem is that as much as she wants to do that, she can't do it in good conscience because she's supporting them. So if they remove themselves, Britney is going to be Britney still. The Queen of Wands reversed, the Magician's reversed, and the Knight of Wands. So the reason why the reason why he canceled the tour is he was afraid of what she was going to say. So the reason we haven't heard a single freaking thing from her for a long time is he is terrified of what she's going to say, because he was able to get her to shut up by a bunch of like simple manipulation tactics. But Britney finally had enough and said enough is enough, and she is smart. I think that she had a statement plan, either with one of her costumes or one of the stage designs or something. There was a subliminal in one of the things that she was going to perform at that tour, and he caught wind of it. She told someone she shouldn't have told, and then they told on her. I think it might have been her boyfriend, but I'm not sure. It could have been a dancer, and that is why he said, we're shutting it down. This is horrible. Yep, and look, he didn't even care about the financial loss. Didn't even care about the financial loss. Had nothing to do with finances, had nothing to do with ticket sales, nothing. The Seven of Cups is upright and the Seven of Swords is upright. So I'm really getting information now. This is more information than I've been able to get ever before. It's very clear. The Seven of Cups is upright and the Seven of Swords, which means that he was afraid of potential outcomes. He wasn't afraid of anything else. Like, he was afraid of what she could do, because he saw her gaining traction, and he saw the Free Britney movement gaining traction, and he was not going to feed into it. Three of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. One of the kids is going to say something again. So one of her children is going to say something again. I think it was it Jaden or was it Sean? I forget which one said something on social media. One of them is going to say something again. I believe one of them is going to say something. And I also think Jamie Lynn is going to say something as well, because to me, it feels like sibling. And then I guess it could be her brother, because it is a knight. So it could be her brother. I think someone mentioned something about her brother saying something. But I also feel, because it's 3. So I guess technically that could be, I thought it would be the 2 children and then one of her siblings, but it could just be Brian, Jamie, and then one of the kids. Because there's 3. It feels like, but there's a knight. So it's like there has to be younger. So when you think younger energy, well, I guess it's older and younger because one's reversed. So I guess Brian, Jamie, and then one of the kids would fit. But there's definitely them saying something. So Star's reverse, Justice is reverse, and Page of Wands reverse. They're going to say something because Team Britney is going to put out a statement that is going to directly contradict with something that Britney would never say or do. So there's going to be some sort of statement or some sort of message to the public that is going to be made that completely contradicts any sort of thing ever, is manipulative and not going to flow. It has to do with her work. So I don't know if they're going to like talk about a music song or talk about a video or talk about an album. I don't know what it is, but there's going to be something that contradicts everything. And that's going to be the last straw, because it looks to me like the Justice card is reversed, which says that it causes a legal issue. Because it's such a blatant disrespect and lie, it'll cause a legal issue. Britney has a civil suit on her hands as well, by the way. So the other thing they're struggling with is I'm seeing her be able to have a civil suit. I don't know how that's going to work, but I see someone on Britney's side being able to sue people civilly for the situations that are going on. So this is definitely going to get pretty ugly. She's going to be freed. There's the Fool. She's going to be freed. 6 of Wands and 6 of Cups. Ooh. So, interesting. So there's a lot of 6s that makes me think of June, right? But they keep getting delayed, which is why the 6 of Wands is reversed. It's also embarrassment. I feel like September is really important. I don't know why I keep feeling like September is important. I feel like September is really important. Didn't I feel like September was important in another Britney reading? I just feel September is so important. I don't know why I feel like September is important. Because this makes me think of Leo, which makes me think of August. So it's like August is a bit weird. It's a bit awkward. There's like some movement, but then I feel movement, and then I feel like some sort of silence, but the silence ends up being good because there ends up being an opportunity. It feels like September, there's something important with September, because the moon is about lies and deceit, feeling pressured, commitment, effort. There's something significant about September. I can't figure it out. I keep hearing this. I keep feeling like September. Yeah, there's the 9. 9 September. Temperance and 4 of Wands. Does she want to move? Why do I feel like there's a move for someone or some sort of issue with the house? Oh my God, you guys, it's the fire. If you look at behind this, okay, look behind this. Do you see the fire behind her and all the fire? And this is her home. Remember when she said, oh, I burned down my gym? That is so important and is going to have relevance moving forward. Britney told us something. With the burning down of her gym from a candle, Britney told us something. I think that someone did that out of spite or something, because there's something going on with that information that's not right. Temperance card says it'll come to light. It'll come to light what really happened. And on top of that, There is an issue with her home. I don't know. There's some sort of issue with the home. It's like wanting to move or sell it or something. Yeah, there's some sort of bullshit with the gym. There's some sort of bullshit going on there. Knight of Swords reverse, impurity, Seven of Pentacles, comfort, and Two of Pentacles. It's not fair. There's some sort of bullshit with that story. I mean, Britney's still demoralized. It makes sense. There's her dad. Look, her dad is going to do whatever he can to shit on everyone's reputation, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. I see what I see. It's the same old, same old. I don't think it's going to be effective for much longer, to be honest. They're going to catch themselves in a legal mess. They can try to liquidize all of her equity. Like, they're going to try and like sell things, selling property, getting rid of things. They're going to try and keep everything to cash. That way they can get more money when they separate. Right now, they're literally just trying to get as much money as they can before time runs out. So the reason they're stalling is not because they want to keep Britney any longer. The reason they're stalling is because they want to make sure they make the most profit from separating her from her. Because they've already realized they lost control. So now they just want the money. And the real fucked up part is that he's going to try and come out as a savior and be like, I'm letting her go. I'm a good person, when he got all his money in order. So I'm pretty confident that, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So I'm going to pull really quick from some of the other decks, and then I'm going to use my pendulum, and then we're going to call it a day. Sorry. Sometimes my mic acts up. Gemini, Sagittarius, Saturn, that's dad, Taurus, psychic, Venus, money, Virgo, plan, also September. So still seeing September is important. So Britney is a Sagittarius. This is her dad. Taurus is money, Venus is love, Virgo is plan. Virgo is also September, I feel like, is so important. And Gemini is upright. I still don't trust her boyfriend. I feel like she doesn't either. I feel like she has a plan with her boyfriend. The Gemini energy is the two-faced energy. He's going to try and pass her off to someone else. He's going to try and pass control off to someone else, but that's not going to work. See Libra. He's going to try super hard to pass her off to someone else. It's just not going to work. And I also think with Libra and Aries, to me, what that feels like is he's going to try and bring up some issues with relationships, like fighting between relationships and things like that as to why she can't be alone. But Neptune's upright and Libra, which means that she's co-parenting with Kevin, and she's very, very hands-on and very good at connecting to people. So it's not going to work. Libra is also going to be the justice system, which once again, I think that there's a delusional claim made when it comes to money and her spending or hiring someone that's going to cause an issue. They're going to get nailed for the money aspect of it, you guys. So let's pull from the Dark Mirror Oracle deck, and then we'll go into the pendulum work, and then we'll call it a reading. Bride in a Cage, if this doesn't break your heart. This is literally Britney. They're going to try and get her to marry someone too. Ugh. Obsession. He's obsessed with trying to like fix this, which is just unhealthy at this point. I think he started off with good intentions and it just got corrupted. Sacrifice. He's going to let her go. I told you he's going to let her go. Fated to suffer. He's going to let her go because he's going to realize that he needs to leave. See, I told you, downcast pride. He's going to swallow his pride. He's going to realize that the jig is up. They have no choice. He's going to try and let her go so that he can be like, see, I'm the good person. And then naked before the stars, he's going to say something It's a little bit shady because I feel like it's like Hyuna. So that's like celebrity. That's like a performer card for me. He's going to say something shady like if something happens, I don't want to hear it. And he's going to try and kind of set her up to fail a little bit, but it's not going to work. He's going to try and set her up to fail, but Britney's one step ahead of him. So she already knows what he's going to do. Britney's not stupid. She already knows what he's going to do. So he's going to try and set her up to fail on his way out. And she's going to catch it. And she's not going to take the bait. The triumph of lies, the artificial heart, and the perchance to dream says that it's not going to work. And she's not a fool. Britney is playing naive to him and playing lost little girl. And she's going to have the last laugh. I've been seeing this for literally a year or two now. She's going to have the last laugh. She's going to play into his hand until the last minute and snatch it from him. Britney is very much aware of what's going on. She's very smart. She has a specific plan to enact to get out of this. And I do think this is going to end soon. I think he's going to willfully let go of certain things to save face. So I'm going to do some pendulum work. I'm still practicing. I haven't used a pendulum since I was 17, and when I did, some weird shit was happening in my room with poltergeist activity. Fun fact, in my new place, it does look like there is a spirit, so we're dealing with that. But either way, so it's hard to kind of get this on camera, so I think this might be the best way for now. So for me, the way I've been doing it is if the pendulum circles, it's a yes. If it goes any other way, it's a no. So is the conservatorship going to end? Hold on, I gotta make it so it's steady. I told you it's really hard to do this. I might have to focus this way a little bit so that I can personally control it a little bit better. The angle, I mean. Okay, let's stop it. Oh my God, it's so hard to get this on camera. Okay, is the conservatorship going to end? Well, it's so faint. Let me try to do it over here. Let me do it this way. It's very faint. I might have to ask a different question. Let's try it again. Is the conservatorship, let's see, is the conservatorship going to end for Britney Spears? We're not getting a direct answer. Is Britney Spears' dad a good person? Girl, we not getting answers. Girl. The pendulum said, honey, I'm not going to work that way. All right, I'm going to try one more time. It's very difficult to get the pendulum to work when it's hanging from my fucking hand like this. It's really difficult. So unfortunately, I am going to try and do it this way. It's hard because I'm trying to get it in the camera. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to hold it like this. So you're going to have to look at this camera because I think it's going to be really difficult to get it to move that way. Oh, it's so hard because normally how I would do it is normally like this, but you can't see it. I guess I can try it this way, and if you can't see it, you can't see it. But this is normally how I would do it, where it's like close to my my chest. It's really difficult for you to see this, though. Is the conservatorship going to end? Y'all, it does not want to move. Okay. Is Britney happy? Okay, you guys see that, right? That is so loud and clear. I think it's the questions that I'm asking. Because when I asked that, it was a loud and clear answer. So let's try it. Okay, let's keep it steady. Hold on. I'm like Hunchback of Notre Dame over here. Okay, this will be easier. It might be the questions. You guys, we're practicing with this pendulum. It's a new pendulum for me. And I don't know how it's going to work on camera. I've only ever done it on my own. I spent like hours doing it yesterday. Okay. So let's get it. Okay. This is probably... I'm trying to make it so it doesn't move. Is Britney happy? Is Britney happy? It's not going to work. So it won't work from that angle. It's not going to work from that angle. It's only going to work from this angle. And you can't really see it. So if you have suggestions of ways that I can maybe get this like a little bit visually more appealing for you guys, I guess I can try. I mean, I guess there's only one other thing to do. I could try to full screen it again and then attempt it. How about that? How about we try this? This is the last thing I will try. I know you guys are probably like, oh my God, this is boring. It's not working. Girl, trying to get the camera to appreciate psychic work is a very difficult process. Okay. Is Britney happy? Is Britney Spears happy? Well, that it's the same as it was doing before. That's a no. It's faint though. Okay. Does Britney Spears trust her boyfriend Sam? Let's try this again. Does Britney Spears trust her boyfriend Sam? That's a very big no. It's going up and down. Wow. That's a no. Does Britney Spears want to still sing and perform? That's a yes. It's circling. So it started... Yep, there it goes. So it's circling and it's also going up and down. So, yep, see it's circling again. So to me, because it's circling and going up and down, to me it means yes and no, which would fall in line with my reading. Yes, she wants to, but not with them. Not with them in control. I guess we can try... I guess we can try and see, is there something significant that's going to happen in September? Because I keep seeing that. I don't know what the fuck it's doing. The whole thing just moved. It felt like somebody moved the fucking entire pendulum. Did you guys see that? The Pegasus turned towards me. Someone turned the pendulum towards me. Did you see that? What the fuck? It felt like someone grabbed it and moved it. I felt the whole thing move. It felt like someone went, as if I'm not doing it right, and it was like, bitch, move it. That was fucking weird. I told you guys, this is why I told you guys that this is legitimately why I have not been doing pendulum work. For some reason, when I touch this fucking pendulum, poltergeist activity starts to happen. Since I was 17, I don't get direct answers. Poltergeist shit happens. Nobody believes me. They think I'm fucking crazy. But I told you, every time I touch this pendulum, weird shit flies off my walls. Like, I don't know what it is. If any of you have any fucking suggestions about this goddamn pendulum, please let me know. And explain to me why pendulum work somehow allows me to connect to dead people, because I don't understand it. It's not supposed to be a tool for you to connect to dead people, but for some reason it literally does. See, look at it. It's literally saying yes. Is the person I'm talking to a dead person? That's a no. Are you trolling me? That's a yes. There is a spirit in my house. There's a fucking... See? Look at it. There's a spirit in my house that's been fucking with me and my roommate. And I've talked about it on my Twitch streams. Look at this fucking pendulum. He knows it's him. There's a spirit that's been fucking with me. I'm pissed, you guys. There's a spirit that's been fucking with me ever since I moved here. I have wards up. He gets through my wards. Look how fast it's moving and saying yes. And he's fucking intercepting this pendulum. He's been touching my pendulum since I moved in here. I tried to do pendulum work yesterday and he was just messing around. He hates literally everyone around me except for me. Look at this thing. Look how fast it's going. He's literally fucking with my pendulum. I'm not going to say the name that we think it is because maybe one of you guys will pick it up and put it in the chat. But I'm sorry to Free Britney, all the Free Britney readings, all the people that were looking for more information on Britney. But this fucking thing is fucking with my pendulum. So if you guys have suggestions, let me go. Let me know. Let me go. Anyways, if you guys can see a description of what he looks like or his name, put it in the bio because I've seen him and I have confirmed exactly what he looks like from one of my friends who's a medium. So if you feel like you got an image, put it in the comments and I'll let you know. Anyways, I love you guys. That was it. Make sure you follow me, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Antphrodite. If you would like to donate or tip me, my PayPal is in the bio. We love Britney. Free Britney. Help me with my pendulum. Bye, guys.